Are you an aspiring computer nerd? I know I am, and as an aspiring computer nerd, one of the things I always wanted to be when I grow up is a hacker. Now, I'm not talking about one of those posers like the guys that run Kali Linux. No, no, no. I'm talking about being what we call leet. I'm talking about being a super hacker. Like the guys you see in the movies, the guys that can hack into NORAD and start a nuclear war. Or the guys that can hold the moon for ransom until the President of the United States is forced to pay him his $1 million. Today, I'm going to show you how you can fool your family, your friends, your coworkers into thinking that you are the real deal, that you are a super hacker. Let's get started. So, let's get started with pretending to be a hacker. Basically, how do we fake it? Well, for starters, run the right operating system. If you're running Windows and Mac, can you fake being a hacker? You can, but you know what? If you're running Linux or BSD already, it's in the back of people's minds. This guy, he's a hacker. Regardless of the operating system you're running, every now and then, open a terminal. Even if you're not going to do much in the terminal or didn't plan on doing anything, a friend, family member, co-worker walks by, I'm just sitting here at my computer, but I'm just going to, I'm going to quickly open up a terminal. They open a terminal here on this screen. It helps if it has some information on the screen like NeoFetch. This is a program called NeoFetch that runs in my terminal that gives me some system information. It helps if you have something fancy like the bash powerline shell here. Then run any command. Any basic shell command will fool your friends. I mean, ls. Just run an ls command. ls is the list command. All it does is list all the files and directories in the current directory that you're in. So already they're going to think, wow, look at this guy. He must be a hacker. You can run something more complicated than ls. You could add some flags to it like ls space dash l for long format, a for all files, including hidden files, H for human readable format, and then look at this list. I mean, that's a lot of information that just was spit out onto my screen. People will really be impressed just running a few basic shell commands. Again, just open a terminal every now and then, and already you're going to have a lot of people fooled. But to get onto that Hollywood level, to get people to think you're that Hollywood super hacker, you have to take your game up to the next level. So let me show you how Hollywood does it. And this is really how, I would do it, and probably how a lot of budget films especially fake hack. There are a lot of websites out there that will simulate an operating system and a bunch of fake hacking code for you. This website I'm going to show you is called hackertyper.net, and I will link to all the websites that I show you today, hackertyper.net. The first thing you need to do, of course, is hit F11 to make your browser go full screen. So F11 makes the browser go full screen. Now, am I in a browser or am I in a shell? It looks like, I'm just at a shell prompt. I've got a blinking cursor. Just start typing. Hit keys on the keyboard. Look what happens. Wow, I'm typing really fast too. That might be a little too fast. People might be suspicious because nobody really types quite this fast, but man, you know what? That's some leet hacking right there. So, hackertyper.net, pretty good website. Again, just make your browser full screen, and it looks like that is actually your operating system, and you're doing some hardcore hacking, right? Another website you should definitely check out, let me restart this, is GeekTyper. Let me go to the GeekTyper homepage. GeekTyper.com. You can pick a theme. The one you guys just saw me in was the SCP theme, Secure, Contain, Protect. So basically, it's another website that mimics an operating system. Hit F11 to go full screen, and basically people will think this is just your operating system. Minus, of course, the AdSense ad here. I hate that they put that ad in there, but you know what? You can use a ad blocker and probably get rid of that. But anyway, I start typing. Look what happens. Stuff is appearing on the screen. Looks like I'm hacking. And yes, these folders on my fake desktop, they work. It actually opens stuff up. I'm downloading critical data right now. I can open that folder and it says I'm compiling nodes. I can open up the decryptor. I guess I closed it. There it goes. Password decryptor. Let that run. Can I resize the windows? No. I can drag them, and of course I can close them. Anyway, so that's another fake hacking website. But again, nobody's supposed to know it's a website. You have your browser full screen, and it looks like that is your actual computer, and that you're actually doing all of this fake hacker stuff. Another website you guys should check out is Geek Prank. Let me reload Geek Prank here. And again, F11 to go full screen, but when you click the start menu here, it actually goes full screen for you. So, and again, this is now my fake desktop. I have the start menu here. I have all this stuff on the screen, like my Bitcoin miner. I open that, click start mining, and I'm Bitcoin mining right now. My password cracker. Yeah, I can start a brute force attack. Now that's running. I can open up the schematics to the local nuclear power plant. This is awesome. I mean, really, this would fool a lot of people. Seriously, most computer users don't know really how computers work, and they don't know how the internet works even. Most people would never even consider that this might be a website running instead of your actual computer. One more fake website I will mention. It is not hacker related. It is fakeupdate.net. Fakeupdate.net. If you're ever in a situation where you want your computer to be not available because it's updating, there is a website that will fake an operating system update for you. Say you're running Windows. Working on updates, 0% complete. Don't turn off your PC. This will take a while. Your PC will restart several times. And of course, you need to F11 to make your browser full screen. And right now, you can tell whoever, is around, hey, my computer is tied up. There's a Windows update going on. I can't do any work. So there you go. And let's see. If I exit out of the full screen, let me go back. What other operating systems? They offer fake updates in several different versions of Windows. Of course, we have a fake Mac update and SteamOS. All right, fake SteamOS update as well. Very cool. Now, other than the fake websites, what about like some terminal tools of your own to, give people that impression that you are a hacker? C-Matrix. C-Matrix is a very popular fake hacking tool. What is C-Matrix? Well, let me open up a terminal. I've got it installed on my system because C-Matrix is in the Arch user repository, the AUR. If C-Matrix is not in your Linux distro's repos, you can build it from source. Just pull it down from GitHub. I'll link to their GitHub page. Anyway, C-Matrix. You just type C-Matrix in the command line, and there you go. Yeah, it's straight out of the movie, right? That's the Matrix. Matter of fact, you guys might have noticed when I started the video, what's running on my laptop behind me? That's C-Matrix. When people see that, they think badass, right? They think hardcore hacker. So highly, highly recommend you guys. If you don't have C-Matrix installed on your system, go get it right now. Another really neat hackerish kind of tool is No More Secrets. No More Secrets is also hosted over on GitHub. No More Secrets is also in the Arch user repository, the AUR, so I have it installed on my system. Now, how does No More Secrets work? Well, pick any shell command you want to run. So how about that ls command I ran earlier, ls-lah. You remember that? Now, let's pipe it through No More Secrets. So the pipe symbol right behind it, and then NMS, No More Secrets. And it's doing that same ls command, except it has changed all the characters to these weird characters. I mean, very hacker-looking characters, right? Hacker-esque. Now hit any key on the keyboard after it's complete, and watch what happens. Oh, and look. It starts revealing the true characters behind that command. Really, really cool effect. And really, really hacker-esque. I mean, that would fool a lot of people. If you have no more secrets installed on your system, you also have this command available to you. Sneakers. Yeah, just like a pair of shoes. Sneakers. Run that, and it gives me, again, some very hackerish looking text. Again, hit anything on the keyboard, and it will reveal the true text. All right. Federal Reserve Transfer Node, National Headquarters. And then it gives me options for interbank funds transfer, international telelink access, really hacker sounding stuff. Just hit anything on the keyboard and it says, I chose one, but it doesn't really do anything. It's not an actual program. But again, the people you're trying to impress or trying to fake, they're not going to know that you weren't really doing some hardcore hacking right there. So I'm going to have links to all 4 of the fake websites I showed you, and I will also link to the programs that I have showed you here today, because really this is how you become a fake hacker. This is really how Hollywood does it in a lot of ways, especially the real budget Hollywood films. They use things like those fake websites because it's free, so why not? Before I go, I do want to give a special thanks to my patrons, all my Patreon supporters. A.K. Alan, Alex, Ansem, Tony, Bart, Benjamin, Ben, Bruno, Brian, Carlos, Christian, Chuck, Dan, the other Dan, Daniel, David, the other David, Eduardo, Greg, Humade, Interceptor, Jake, John, Carl, Katrina, Keith, Leor, Marcus, the other Marcus, Matt, Mark, Martin, Matthias, Michael, Mr. GFY, Mr. Smarty Pants, Mr. Neely Pops, Paul, Rob, Robert, Ron, Silvio, First Stephen, Second Stephen, Third Stephen, Swami, Tiedemann, Voice Love, Tabella, and John. You guys rock. You guys help make this show possible. Peace, guys.